other channel, you may have seen this video before, but I figured it would be a good time to place it right here. Hello everybody, my name is Butch. I grew up on a small farm in Louisiana, never been out of the country before, and thinking that my life was over as far as relationships after being through 2 failed marriages. But in March, I met a beautiful Filipina on Facebook and we started chatting. After chatting for 6 months, I decided to go and see her. And this is my first trip outside of the U.S. Not only is it my first trip out of the U.S., it's halfway around the world to meet someone I've never met before. But I am willing to take a chance, because this girl is something special. I will have to admit, I was kind of in disbelief and felt like I was living in a dream. I never believed a woman at my age, a woman as beautiful as the one I've been chatting with, would really fall for me. But when we got to the airport, there she was, open arms. And I'm glad she was there because I really didn't think she would really be there. But she had a car already lined out to take us up to a hotel. It already had a hotel rented out for us. And pretty much had the week planned out already. Now here's a jeepney. This is something that was a culture shock to me. I'd never seen jeepneys before and was amazed at how painted up they were and how people used them to get around all over town. And this here is another culture shock. A man riding down the road on a bicycle selling pineapple. I had never seen nothing like this. And this is her, the girl I'd came to see. This is the hotel room we were staying in, and the pictures you're looking at is her getting ready to go out. Here's at a roadside restaurant we were eating. I couldn't even pay attention to our conversation because I was still just amazed at the traffic and how people went through intersections with no red lights, no stop signs. They would just weave their way through. Nobody got road rage, nobody got mad. You know, everybody took their turn and went on through the intersection. It just something amazing to me. In America, people would be out in the streets fighting. And this is just, I don't know, it's just different. And this is a foreign, or I reckon you'd say a Philippine armored car. They don't look like that in the U.S. And she was filming this of a meal that we had prepared, or she had prepared. Shrimp, rice, and french fries, I believe, what we had. This is our little hotel room we had rented for the week, 2 weeks. And we spent a lot of time here just talking and getting to know one another. And you'll soon see in a minute, at a pool, a swimming pool up on the 6th floor of this hotel room. Here she is sweeping. She swept a lot. I've never seen anybody sweep the floor as much as her. She said there were hair on the floor. I couldn't see it, but she was constantly sweeping the floor. And another thing that amazed me about her is before we left the hotel room, when we checked out, she literally cleaned out the refrigerator and cleaned the refrigerator with soap and water. I'd never seen that before. Here in the U.S., we would just let the hotel staff take care of that, but she would not leave until everything was spotless. And I basically couldn't do nothing but just sit there and watch her. I didn't know what to think. I'd never seen a woman clean as much as her. Here's that pool I was telling you about. It's on the 6th floor of the hotel, and it had a lot of shade around it. It was ice cold. I never imagined a swimming pool in the tropics would be cold, but this sucker was ice cold. And that's why you'll see a lot of her shaking around, because she's freezing to death. We spent a lot of time in the pool, just talking, swimming, watching kids play. Me trying to woo her. Here we are at one of the malls. We spent a lot of time going to malls. And even at the malls, this place was one of the cleanest malls I've ever seen. And there's people walking around mopping the floors and everything. It was culture shock to me. And y'all see me looking at this Pizza Hut. There's nothing wrong with having a Pizza Hut in the Philippines, but I just never been out of the U.S. before. I just assumed Philippines would have Philippine restaurants, not American restaurants. I mean, I reckon you'd say it was kind of a shock too. I didn't expect that. And here is at a big Catholic church in the Philippines on a Sunday. They're having sermon, and the church is full. So people are standing outside under shade trees listening to the sermon over speakers. And I'm assuming this happens every Sunday. There's no special occasion. Here I'm sneaking up on her brushing her teeth. She probably didn't like that, but I was just having fun, got a kick out of it. Playing with the camera. And once again, we're getting ready to go to another mall. By the end of this trip, I had had enough of malls. I told her no more malls. Here we are sitting at the pool again, just enjoying the trip. And guess what, people? It is time to go home. This 2 weeks went by like in a day and a half. And as sad as it is, it's time to leave.